What you watching, stranger? My third ARAM game. Let's see who we got this time. Katarina, Soraka, Cassadine, Scion, Xerath, Urgot, Zona, Teemo, Fortune, and Riven. Seems pretty balanced. They got a good mix of ranged, harass, and late game assholes on both teams. They both have a support healer, so that's good. Katarina, of course, usually kind of snowballs into a huge bitch. Cassadine could definitely get in there and do some damage. Scion is going to get really huge. I would assume, like most other ARAM games, he is going to go AD, since his team otherwise lacks that, and just pile drive people with his ult. Xerath, of course, super long range, really annoying. Riven, she can get tanky if she wants to, and still put out some damage, because we all know how that works. You know, some of these champions, that all they have to do is get a phage, and then they just, you know, face roll people. Fortune, of course, ranged ADC. Always a good thing to have. Teemo, he's an asshole. Nobody really likes him. Sona with that huge ult, huge stun, big heals, big plays, big boobs. Urgot, big fat man with a claw. His ult will probably become useful later. But equal mix of like flash barrier, flash, heal, flash, something. Heal barrier. Should be good times all around. Today, I couldn't really find anybody to cast with me, so who's in here? I don't even know. Hey, at least we started like at least 35 seconds in. But we're going to start things off with a bush battle, because that's how we do things in ARAM. A little bit of poking from Urgot, of course, the skill from Misfortune, and Riven's going to get in there and put in some work on Soraka. And she is going to go down. Barrier up for Riven already. Down to half health, not bad. A couple of heals popping off. And that'll be 1-0 purple already. Xerath is going to start throwing some lightning bolts into the bush. And Katarina is going to be looking to maybe gets a couple of, at this point in the stage in the game, really weak daggers off. But we'll see how that works out. Teemo, blinding dart. And wow. I didn't know Misfortune was like completely, almost basically out of mana at this point. Here comes Riven. She's just diving right into the Fae, gives no fucks, and she'll get killed for it. That's fine. Double shield coming up for Scion. He'll blow his barrier like he blows his load quickly and efficiently. 1-1 so far. Not bad. Really good start. Xerath is trying his best to get those lightnings down. It's going to be really bad later on once Xerath starts throwing his stun combo on people. I haven't played Xerath before, but I know that's how... Ooh, like super long range poke there. What is it? Locus of Power? No, sorry. His W thing. Marks the target, then stuns with a follow-up. As far as I know. Fuck you, directed camera. I do it on my own, because I'm a grown-ass man. That's how we do things. His E, yeah. Marks with E, then follows up with a Q for stun. And of course his ult, super duper long range. But still 1-1. Purple getting their tower pushed a little bit, and there's another super long range poke from Xerath. This is pretty much going to be helping blue team out so much. Just being able to poke people down. Apparently Cassadine is a map hacker or something. Figured that Teemo was there, decided to throw down a pulse, force pulse, delicious. But he's going to get stacks of that, like pretty much instantaneously in ARAM games, because there's so many people around him that he's going to get those. What is it? 5 stacks for force pulse? 6. Jesus, I'm really off my game today, aren't I? I even play Cassadine, like more often. Well, never played Xerath, so I wouldn't know. Definitely play Cassadine. Didn't know it was 6. I was just kind of like, ah, whatever. Spam spells, get force pulse, own people. Almost eats a tower shot. And Katarina's been putting in some work with those blades. Health pack picked up. There's one waiting behind for somebody to nom on. But blue is just all over this harass. Just all over it, while purple is just kind of sitting back, getting heals from Sun as best she can. And stalemate until somebody makes huge play. Number 1, North America. Cassadine getting a little bit of low. Might not want to stick his head in there again for a little while. Until Soraka can get him back up. But this tower is slowly getting whittled down piece by piece. The only way to exit, as we know, Xerath will make... Well, Xerath will miss a harass there on a huge fat body. I'm not sure how you missed that target. But Sona is kind of getting whittled down. She's hiding behind this turret, but apparently those lightning bolts go through it. Stone, apparently an excellent conductor of electricity. And Urgot's trying to poke, but very, very mana hungry at this stage of the game, very early. He's going to take a lot of damage, and he's going to get jumped on by Katarina for the kill. Poked his fat body out a little bit too far. Looked a little bit too inviting for the blue team not to just get on it. He did get a tier, though, so his mana problems should be solved at some point. He's already gained 200 mana from it. Hey, not bad. Of course, Tier of the Goddess and Archangel Staff getting a little bit of a change. Well, he's not building an Archangel Staff, I know. But Mana Mooney and like Archangel Staff are getting a pretty big change next patch. I know, like, once you get full stacks on either of those items, they evolve like a Pokemon into like a super duper awesome item, which is pretty badass. I'm not sure how many games you actually cap it out, though. I know they're lowering the cap from 1,000 mana to 750, I guess, to help actually make that goal achievable. But Riven's going to get right in the mix. She is surrounded by a couple of people. She gets stunned up by Scion. Scion will throw up his barrier and his shield. He's in trouble, though. He's trying to pop that shield for some damage, and Katarina was all over that fat man like stink on shit. Purple and blue both taking a lot of damage, but Urgot will get the kill on Scion. Soraka trying to put down some damage to try to finish off these super ultra low hit point people. Cassidy will throw a Force Pulse and an E, a big one from that fat guy, but Katarina will put the finisher on Urgot for the second time. 3-3. Katarina really well. Blue, well, Xerath and Soraka doing very, very well. Fairly well. While people on the purple team are about a half or below. Teemo not putting in any work in yet. He's just got Zerga Greaves and a dagger. Right, that makes sense. But, I mean, they've pretty much maintained pressure on this tower of purples for pretty much the entire game so far. So even though they're not putting too many hits on it, you know, those creeps are getting in those little balls of goodness to slowly wear it down. And Castine has his ult now, so you can expect a little bit more harass from him. He's just kind of strolling up to throw a couple of spells and then teleporting out, and Miss Fortune's just kind of like, I don't know, AFK getting harassed. New meta by Xerath. She's kind of standing there, auto attack. I'm not sure if she's actually not AFK or she has her settings set to just having her auto attack creeps. Riven's going to come in, stun on Urgot, and she's going to dive right in there. She'll ult a little bit too early, I think, to really take advantage of her passive. Urgot will ult. Katarina will take down Urgot, however, and Riven will get murdered around in that bush area as well. It's like Death Alley right here. So Urgot's ult not really proving anything, but Cassidy will get the assassination on Sona, and I missed that Scion kill on Miss Fortune. Not really sure. Wow, how the hell did she die over there? Scion's like a melee guy. Once he just kind of strolled up there and popped his shield. But this first tower should be in Blue's grasp, secured, and of course Teemo has been a real dick and have put mushrooms on these health packs, so when you get it, it doesn't really do anything. But I guess it's better than letting Purple Team do it. Not really sure why he's stacking mushrooms. Mushrooms don't stack, they just kind of refresh the dot. So it would be awesome if they stacked. That would be probably the best thing ever. I would play 24/7 Teemo if you could just dump like 6 mushrooms in a pile like this and have somebody walk through 6 of them and just instantaneously fucking die. And I would laugh. Even if I lost, I wouldn't care. It would be so great. Urgot's ult is almost about 3/4 of the way cooling off, so he might try to do some janky janks here. Ult goes down from Xerath. Katarina will go ahead and spin to win on Miss Fortune, and of course getting the assist or kill helps reset some of her cooldowns. She almost puts the hurt down on Teemo, but she'll have to back off. Almost killed, trying to pick up that health pack. Will get it back up to 300 health, but of course the ult from Riven will finish her off, because that ult is basically a built-in execute. And Scion managing to somehow stay alive while Riven gets gangbanged. Teemo's just kind of like, oh, my friend! Oh, my life! Goes to show you, never help your friends, because they're not your friends, they're just strangers. Meat bags for you to use. Good times. Anyways, yeah, Riven's ult, execute. What is it? How much? What is it? They're based on how much damn health they are missing, so it scales. I thought it was actually like based on missing health, like some other guys. But hey, it does more damage the more health they have lost. So Good times on that. Urgot's ult is up and ready to go. Sona's is not. She used that? I didn't notice it. I don't pick it up as well, but Urgot will go ahead and try to ult Katarina. However, he will get, I believe that was silenced by Soraka to interrupt, and Katarina will immediately go into spin to win mode, taking out Urgot, but Blue will have to back off now. Lots of damage. Sion got trounced there, and now they're going to load up on this bush to try to get some surprise butt sex attacks. We'll see how that works out for them. But 13-6, I just looked up and wow, I didn't realize it was that much of a difference already. Not even 10 minutes of this game. Cassian will face check this bush and in turn get his face checked right into that wall. Teemo and Riven all up in that. Somehow manages to avoid that mushroom right up until now. Riven will get taken out. Teemo dead. Riven dead. Soraka and Katarina dead, but Purple still has this, has a big advantage. Sona's getting a little bit low. We'll get stunned Sion. She'll pop a heal, and he'll get trolled hard. That bait heal. Not even really a bait. Like, he even saw her lay it down and just continued to press on. Like, I don't know why. That's fine. I hit things with my axe. It's cool. Cassian looking for an assassination. And Urgot will answer with one of his own. That was a pretty far Q for him, just driving that claw thing right into someone's chest. The Cassian will turn right around and put some pain on people. Katarina was trying to ult in, but kind of got shut down right there. And here comes Sion. Sion's mad because he got baited and trolled by that heal. And Riven's going to be in there too. Urgot will go down. Riven putting in some heavy-duty damage there. Cassian will get taken down himself, but Sion's still putting in some work with the big stun. About to pop this shield for the kill, almost. And she's going to run right through this big pile of mushrooms. 1, 2, 3. Kind of a waste. One would have been fine. Again, because they don't stack, they just refresh. But hey, wow. Look at that. Best kill steal by a support I've ever seen. She just kind of strolled right up and was like, I'll heal you. And then he was just killed. That's not cool. I mean, that's like the last thing you think from a support. Well, except maybe Sona. Sona hurts. Soraka, though, on the other hand, well, she's stacking up some AP, so she does have 5 ranks while in heal. I was gonna say, if she had 5 ranks in Star Call, then it's time to worry. Still, on the other hand, Blue still has not lost a turret. They have taken one themselves, and Xerath is just kind of sitting there spamming spells while getting owned. Teemo walked right in the middle of that. Wrong place, wrong time. Riven will go down as well. Urgot popped off an ult, but didn't really do anything for his team. Well, Katarina got taken out. That's kind of a given so far. She just kind of gets in there, ults, puts on some damage, doesn't really get off the full duration, and dies. Misfortune trying valiantly to kill somebody, do something this game. All she has a BF sword, but just no damage, really. And was not able to take on that Cassian before he rift walked back into his own team to end that, what do you call that, Misfortune strut. But Riven's not looking to have this tower go down, because that would be 2, taking a lot of damage from Cassidy and Sion. She'll take another big blow from that shield, I think, and then Urgot's going to start getting in here. Cassidy just landed on all of those mushrooms. Katarina looking to get really, really aggressive. Cassidy kind of jumped in a little bit too far. Huge range on Riven. She just has so much range on her. And Katarina tries to get in there be a little bit aggressive with that ult, but she'll get smacked down hard to the concrete. And Misfortune will ult into the bush. No, just barely. Just barely. And that shield will save Sion's life, even though he's undead. Eating a couple of tower shots and a nuke from Xerath will bring Misfortune down to half. 23-15, 13 minutes in. This game could be over pretty shortly if if Blue makes a pretty good push and wipes them all out again. Well, I don't think they've gotten an ace this game, but, you know, relatively short. But Xerath's going to go down a couple of spells. Ult stuns the Urgot, but he's going to get caught in a bad place because his teammates aren't really able to help him. Urgot will get that last hit on Cassidy. Health pack picked up by Riven. What a troll. And Urgot will just kind of sit there and eat a couple of tower shots while he shoots somebody while Xerath thinks about doing something and then kind of just derps out and decides not to. Great. 23-17, Purple slowly closing the gap as well, just pushing this lane down. Urgot is just starting to become a little terror because he's got his large mana pool now, and he's getting a little bit tanky as well, so he has a lot more sustain, and he can take that harass. You can just waddle up there on those crab legs and start putting the pain down. Xerath, on the other hand, how many times has he died? Twice. He does have a Rabadon still, so you would think that his nukes would become substantially... Well, he doesn't have any magic pen yet, though. The Cassian looking to get some assassination in there will succeed on Misfortune. Riven going in deep on Katarina, but she'll get healed back up to full. Sion and Urgot, in the meantime, are having a real man battle one-on-one before Soraka ruins the fun along with Katarina. That was a real man battle. Can't 2v1 that. Riven in deep trouble. She'll rush to shield herself. Urgot, in the meantime, will get taken down along with Riven. See if they can follow up and finish on Sona. Unfortunately, will not be able to. And that grows another tower, and this inhibitor will be sure to follow you. No losses for blue team. Pocket Soraka, 2 OP. Shield pop on Misfortune will, and a blade by Katarina will dip in deep into Misfortune's health pool. She'll go ahead and ult a couple of people, but Cassian will hook in from the side and just kind of casually kill her at his leisure. Urgot's ult is up, so unable to really ult somebody into a tower because the creeps are at it, so that wouldn't really be effective right now. Riven's really mad, and she's looking to murder somebody, but she'll probably end up getting killed long before that happens. But Katarina's go ahead and panic ult, but she'll get ulted in turn by Urgot, which will interrupt it, and Riven will go ahead and get that kill. Cassidy is just kind of like, whatever. It's probably time to die because I have a shit ton of gold and I really need to buy something. He's probably right. He has Rod of Ages, hunting guys. Chain Vest looking to go into Azonia's, I think, or he's just getting it just for the protection. Now would probably be the time to just go into Rabadons and end it all. He does so much damage. Like the base damage on his spells is just incredible, and both of them have like what, the same scaling, I believe. Null Sphere 280 plus 85, 280 plus 85. Yeah, so you're double nuking it up. Always good. Sona will get eaten up by a tower shot, and I think that was a tower shot, and Xerath's nuke, and that'll put a dent in Purple's parade, if there ever was one. 29-20. That gap kind of floating there. It seems Purple starts closing the gap, and then it just gets shoved back because Blue gets fed, and then they go back to base and buy all kinds of tasty items to press the advantage. Sion, in the meantime, did go AP. I thought he was going to go AD, so full AP team pretty much. And these three guys on Blue, Katarina, Cassidy, and Sion, are just going to get in there and just stomp on everybody. Katarina looking to put an end to Riven. She'll get stunned. She'll run, but there's no place to heal here. The tower won't do it. Silent up, eating a whole lot of tower shots. And then Katarina will pick up the kill on Misfortune. Cassadine with the Acidine on Sona, leaving just Riven. And I guess Teemo rage quit.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
We got another rage, well, not really rage quit, rage sit. I'm just going to sit here in the spawning pool because I'm mad because my team failed me and I'm 1-4. And I don't know what I'm doing. But one more tower to go, and the Nexus is exposed like a bare ass in the night. So this game will not be lasting too much longer. Ult on Urgot, but she'll get shut down. And Urgot will go ahead and ult on Xerath. That ult, of course, giving Urgot tons of magic resist and armor. Make him a little bit more tanky. They changed that. Originally, he didn't get that armor and magic resist boost when he first came out, so when he would ult somebody and switch places with them, he would just get instantly blown up by the enemy team because he swapped places. So that helped propped him up a little bit, made his ult a little bit more useful, aside from, like, I don't know, ulting somebody into a tower. But hey, Purple cleared out Blue and are making a push down. Unfortunately, it may be too late. We'll see what kind of troll. Maybe Teemo didn't rage quit. It seemed like he did. He hasn't really done anything at all. 1-4-5, 8 creep kills. He's got Kate's Blood Razor though. Good item to pick on him. Why not? I'm not really sure if you can get the Blackfire Torch on this map, because if you could, that was probably the best item you could get on Teemo that I could think of. Auto attacks plus the poison. Riven's going to go ahead and dive in here, but she's going to get CC'd all over the place. Misfortune will go in big with an ult, and a whole lot of damage coming down on blue. That Misfortune ult, Riven ult, stun from Sona and all sorts of things. But can they finish? Urgot will get the double kill on Xerath. Cassadine slowed. Riven going in for the kill. Rush. No. Wow. Really? What a dick. Cassadine not very much... That's not sitting at very much health at this point. Not a lot he can do. He could try to maybe rift walk in and just end someone's life and trade. But Purple actually claimed a tower. I thought this game was going to end before 90 minutes. He will do that. He'll take Teemo to just below half health, but he will get killed. Not really any other option he had at that point. He might as well just, you know, eat a death to go back to base and heal. But Sion's going to go in here with a big stun, big shield burst. Katarina's going to follow up with a Shumpo ult. Sion will get slowed down a little bit by that mushroom. So will Katarina. She'll get ulted by Urgot, but Sion will go ahead and send her down. Huge damage. Huge damage on Teemo. He'll heal back up. Katarina a little bit in trouble. Sion still throwing down some stuns on that Riven because she's really the only initiator, well, you know, frontline bruiser that these guys have. Urgot's kind of doing that for him. He's just kind of waddling in there and throwing down Qs. But stun on Sona. Xerath will follow up with a big nuke and an ult, using the remainder 2 of those charges on Riven. She's low. Misfortune and Teemo while Teemo just kind of went back to spawning pool for some reason and just sat there. And I think they finally accepted their defeat. Yeah, well, there you go. And this Nexus has is a blah 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 at about half health. They're just kind of toying right now. The spawning pool still does have a giant laser beam, so you can't really get too greedy. And that'll be it. 39-29, blue victory. 20 minutes and some odd seconds, almost 21 minutes in. 50k to 45. Not bad. Purple did make kind of a comeback there for a little bit, but that just gave an opportunity for blue to die, buy items, and come back. Big plays, big kills by Cassadine. Katarina, of course, always usually a huge asset to any team on an ARAM game. Riven was putting in some work. She was kind of getting tanky there, but just not, her team just wasn't getting enough kills, I think, to get her gold count up to where she wanted to be a really big machine. But other than that, Misfortune didn't really have any good killing tools up her sleeve. She had the Sanguine Blade, Zeal, meh. And it looks like, I don't know, she had a dagger and a sword, so I assume she was going into Black Cleaver for some reason. Probably should have been working on an Infinity Edge. Teemo not really doing anything at all, which I'm kind of surprised. Teemos are Teemos. I mean, they're big. They're awesome. Kate's Blood Razor, not really doing anything. Sona did a pretty hell of a good job at trying to keep her team sustained, but Soraka, I don't know, those heals. Of course, her ult's OP. And then we had Urgot, who was a pretty big asset to his team. I mean, 14-10. Triforce, Manamune, Hex Blade, and Pickaxe. I guess he was going into Bilgewater Cutlass, Pickaxe, and Vampiric Scepter. I suppose so. But we'll go ahead and try to find you guys another game for tomorrow, as always. If you like the game, if you like the cast, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you don't, just go away, because I hate thumbs down, I really do. Even though I like red more than green. But hey, if you got any games, you know, send me a message. Send me a replay. Something fun. ARAMs, dumb games. If you got like a, I don't know, AD Lulu or something, just raping people, go ahead and let me know, and we'll see you around. Thanks.